Hey guys, just arrived at the receiver and I'm greeted by this little guy here. He's the only one that's happy to see me here. They have no idea where I'm supposed to get unloaded. You know, things are never easy. Everything's always got to be slow and tough. Alright guys, so got that load dropped off. Now we've got an hour drive to Mississippi, picking up another load, going to Tampa, Florida. So this load that I just dropped off paid $1,500. That was like an 11-hour drive. I'll see you guys at the shipper. Alright guys, I just checked in at the shipper. We're at a Volvo distribution center, picking up 3 hoods or roof scoops for the semi-trucks. My truck is in regen right now and it stinks inside the cabin. Like, I can really smell that exhaust. I don't know if that's normal or not. Guys, let me know if your truck regens. Do you smell that stuff inside? Because it's pretty bad. It's unbearable. I don't think that's normal. But I am heading towards the door where I'm supposed to be getting loaded at, which is I think right here. And we're gonna get loaded here. Guys, they got everything for semi trucks over here. They've got engines right there. I think this is one of the scoops that I'm picking up. Actually, this looks like a hood. Picking up 3 of these. I'm sure they got everything for semi trucks. Volvo specifically. Well, looks like those are not the hoods that I'm picking up. That's some different hoods, but man, they've got so much stuff inside here, guys. This is a Volvo distribution center for semi trucks. Everything you want, they've got here. Alright guys, so these are actually roof scoops. We got 2 of them on a trailer, waiting for 1 more to come out. Pretty nice and low. They said it was going to be about 4 foot tall, but I think it's looking like it's a little bit shorter than that, which is always good. And we're going to get 1 more, and the total weight's going to be about 2,000 pounds from what they said. I think it's actually lighter because I can kind of push these by hand. right guys, we got all 3 of them on the trailer. One, 2, and 3. Let's get them secured. Alright guys, got everything secured. Pretty simple. 2 straps per each crate, and actually I put a small strap on the one in the bag just for that extra peace of mind. So we've got 2 straps over this crate, 2 straps over the next one, 2 of the big straps, and 1 2-inch strap. Just for that peace of mind. Alright guys, and this load is going to Tampa, Florida. This pays $1,700. That's over $2 per mile. I don't remember how many miles it is. I'll calculate it a little bit later, let you guys know, but let's get rolling. Hey guys, just made it to the receiver. Gonna get these roof scoops unstrapped and get them off the trailer.
Front counter.
Good morning guys. So the load that I dropped off yesterday in Tampa paid $1,700. That was 784 miles out of Mississippi. So that puts it at $216-ish per mile. Not too bad. That was a really light load and it was low, so really good load. And yesterday we booked a load for today, which is Friday, out of Thomasville, Georgia, but it doesn't pick up until around noontime, and it's going to Minneapolis, Minnesota area. So I've got time right now. I'm gonna have breakfast and then we'll head over to pick up that load. It's supposed to be a 7,000 pound load, 3 pieces, some kind of water filtration equipment. Guys, it's National Pancake Day today, so I am heading to Cracker Barrel because I've got some time to kill before my pickup. Parked the truck in an abandoned Shell parking lot because that's the closest spot I could find to Cracker Barrel, which is right there. Right there next to some kind of small Hampton Inn hotel. But yeah, we got two more trucks parked over here, so feel safe enough to leave my truck. But let's head on over to Cracker Barrel because they've got $5 all-you-can-eat pancakes, and they do have amazingly delicious pancakes. So let's go check it out. We got the breakfast. We got 3 scrambled eggs. We've got a hash brown casserole, which is like hash browns mixed with cheese, I believe. And we have 3 blueberry pancakes. I also give you syrup, which is individually bottled. Got some blueberry compote, and I'm waiting on my sugar-free syrup. Eggs are eggs. I don't know if you can mess that up. Their hash brown casserole is amazing. Cheesy hash browns, real good. Guys, that was a delicious breakfast. Now I am super lazy because I am stuffed and I do not want to work, but let's go make this pickup. Just pulled up to the shipper, guys, and there's a Hotshot in front of me. He's supposed to get loaded first, and then it's my turn. Hopefully it's gonna move quick. It sucks because it's raining out here. Never fun doing this when it's wet outside, but that's something we can't control. Looks like they got a bunch of metal over here, so I don't know exactly what I'm picking up. I was told I'm getting some kind of water filtration material. We'll see. Guys, I went in and checked in, and they said about 30 minutes to an hour before my load is ready. It's not ready yet. They're packaging it up, so patiently waiting. Alright guys, just got loaded. Actually got 4 pieces. Got about 600 pounds, 2,000 pounds. Yeah, 700 pounds, and I think right about 700 pounds as well. Let's get it all secured. Alright guys, so this piece is a little bit awkward because the little anchor points are all not centered. They're all kind of off center, so I'm gonna use 2 chains, 3 binders, and then I'm gonna throw some straps over the top of these anchor points as well. Alright guys, got everything secured. We've got 2 straps on the front pallet. We got 2 straps on the second one, and I think these are like cement bags from what I can see underneath. They're bags with something. I'm assuming it's cement. Then we got this thing, which I over secured. I used 2 chains, 3 binders, and 2 straps, just because the hook points are off centered, and every time I would tighten one, it just pulls the thing to different sides. So got a chain down, strap down, and then we've got this little crate right here with 2 straps. Overall, I don't think this is over 4,000 pounds, because the heaviest thing is the blue thing right here, 2,000 pounds. This is like 700-ish, 600. This is about 700, and they said this is about, I think, 700. So not too heavy. Good morning guys. Spent the night at a Love's, about 6.5 hours away from St. Louis. I ended up this morning putting a tarp on the pallet that has the cement bags, because all the cardboard that was around it and the plastic wrapped around it kind of all tore away, and I didn't want the bags getting wet and ripping apart. So I thought I'd just throw a tarp on it. It's not too much work here, but for that peace of mind, so I don't bring the load to the receiver with the bags all tore open and cement pouring out of the bags. So I did that. It took me about 15-20 minutes. About to fill up the truck, hit the road, making a stop in St. Louis. Should be there in about 6.5 hours. I'll spend the second part of Saturday there. I've got to do some services on a truck, oil change, rear differential fluid, some filters, fuel filters, CCD filter, air filter. Got to do a few things on the truck, and then Sunday morning we'll hit the road and have about 8 hours left to Minnesota and drop the load on Monday.